Did you know there's a country in Europe that doesn't fly to any other European countries? That country is Belarus, and while it doesn't fly to any country in Europe, it does have some unique flights to Kazakhstan, Uzbekistan, and Turkmenistan. This is part 6 of ranking each country based on how many places they fly to directly. Even though Djibouti is the only country to host a military base for every major power, they only fly to 10 countries, with the most unique one being Yemen. There are a total of 7 countries who fly to 11 other countries. Guatemala flies to every Central American country, plus the DR, Colombia, US, and Spain. It's interesting still seeing 11 flights going to Afghanistan right now. It hits 2 of the other 6 stands with flights to Uzbekistan and Pakistan, as well as flights to 4 countries on the Arabian Peninsula, and the farthest being up to Moscow. As I mentioned before, Belarus doesn't have any flights to Europe. Rather, we have our first flights to Armenia, Georgia, and Azerbaijan, as well as to Turkmenistan, Kazakhstan, China, and more. Sierra Leone flies to most of West Africa, as well as up to Belgium. Flights out of the Republic of the Congo go to the DRC, Ethiopia, Angola, and a few other African countries, as well as north of Turkey and France. Bolivia visits 7 countries in South America, as well as Panama, Cuba, the US, and Spain. St. Vincent and the Grenadines' most unique flights are to Cuba and Venezuela, but otherwise they fly to about the same places as the other Caribbean countries. Myanmar's main airport flies all over Southeast Asia, over to UAE, up to China, Taiwan, and South Korea. However, its most interesting flight comes from a smaller airport up north that heads to Novosibirsk, Russia, which I am just now learning is the 3rd most populous city in Russia with over 1.6 million people. It's easy to see Venezuela's alliances with flights to Russia, Iran, and Cuba. However, they also maintain direct flights with Mexico, Spain, and Portugal. That's all for part 6. I'll see you in part 7.